For the first time in years, we are getting a brand new Nintendo console, which means brand new features like a new home menu, new themes, new menu music, but Nintendo messed up. It's the exact same as the Switch 1. Nintendo has a long history of consoles and handhelds, yet sometimes they cut out really good features from one system to the next for no apparent reason. Thankfully, on Switch 2, we've already seen them bring back stuff like down below play from the DS and video chat from the Wii U, but there are lots of more features that are still missing. In this video, we're gonna look through a collection of Nintendo systems and pick out a feature from each one that needs to make it to the Switch 2. With that being said, yo guys, Crazytendo here, and make sure you subscribe to the channel or your Roblox account will get deleted. But with that out of the way, let's get straight into the video. Let's start off with the 3DS. One thing that the Nintendo Switch 2 really needs is themes. Fans have been waiting for a themes update for ages on the Switch 1, and it seemed like such a simple thing that they forgot to do. I think that they should give a theme for every new game you buy, or maybe link it to Nintendo Switch Online for the Switch 2, so you get new themes the longer you're subscribed for. They could also let you use your My Nintendo points to get themes. Even if they just put theme packs on the eShop for about $5 each, I'd rather have that than no themes at all. Themes would add a more personal touch to the console like they did on the 3DS, allowing you to customize your console and make it feel like your own. Moving on to the Wii, I need them to bring back the menu music. People still talk about songs like the Wii Shop channel to this day because they were so iconic. They did add menu music on the 3DS and Wii U, and even on there they were so good, so please just bring it back on the Switch too. The Wii also had this thing called Nintendo Selects, where select games would be reprinted and discounted for $20. They did the same thing for GameCube with Player's Choice, and this needs to make a comeback. Maybe now that games are more expensive, they could raise it up to $30 or even $40, but keeping games full price for years is so annoying, and most people would end up buying used games after a few years anyways, which Nintendo gets no profit from. This would not only make games more accessible, but also encourage more people to try new games they wouldn't have before. The Wii U had Miiverse, and maybe we shouldn't bring it back after what happened the first time, but they did bring back the game chat from the Wii U, so anything's possible. It feels like a good way to integrate more social features into the console with the C button. Nowadays, everyone would rather use social media like Twitter and YouTube to share gaming content, so it's unlikely this would be used by many people. I don't see them bringing any social media type app to the Switch 2. However, incorporating some form of social interaction outside of game chat could enhance the gaming experience by allowing players to connect and share their achievements with friends. The GameCube of course has its legendary controller. Nintendo hasn't added analog triggers since then, but I'd love for the Switch 2 to have them. There's so many games that would be great to have on the Switch 2 which aren't possible due to the lack of analog triggers. For example, racing games like Forza Horizon 5 could make their way to the Switch 2 if the console itself had analog triggers. Adding analog triggers to the standard controller would also let them create their own version of the PS5's adaptive triggers, which push back as you press on them to stimulate certain actions in games. It seems like the reason they haven't brought them back is because they don't seem to have many other uses, and you can buy the GameCube controller for GameCube Switch Online, so it's not like they're completely out of the picture. But for those who enjoy an immersive gaming experience, analog triggers could be a valuable addition. From the DSi, I would like Nintendo to incorporate an internet browser into the Switch 2. I understand that Nintendo's consoles have had internet browsers that were quite slow, but the Switch 2 should have the necessary power to make this feature functional now, particularly since the web-based eShop has become significantly faster on the Switch 2. Including a web browser would be great since lots of media apps like Netflix never made their way to the original Switch, so you would be able to access them online instead. While most modern consoles no longer come with internet browsers because users can easily connect to the internet through their phones, it would still be a welcome addition to the Switch 2. The console is launching in less than 1 month, so for most of these features it's highly unlikely that they're going to be on the Switch 2. However, they could be added in future updates, similar to how we weren't able to use Bluetooth on the Switch 2 for the first few years. But whether we'll get these features or not remains to be seen. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more Switch 2 content. We'll be making a ton of videos once the console drops, so be sure to have notifications turned on so you never miss an upload. With that being said, yo guys, Crazytendo here, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.